heavenly sent. She has candles and things of that nature, so she'll be in the building as well. And we looking for one more. Me and Spliff gonna talk about it after this episode.
We've been debating.
So
some niggas ain't answering, but
it's just one more. But again, May 31st, this Friday coming up, 78 Saratoga Ave, 20 at the door. Again, we keep telling y'all, nobody hit us up yet. Early bird special still till 2 days before the show.
People just won't come on and just spend bread. So come on,
that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the whole thing. Presented by Breaking Buds. The Dricanhippie show with Spliff and Chun Chun, Spliffs and Bars, Hippie Vision, Fail Vision, and all that extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys come out and pop out. But Diddy's video surfaced of him chasing down Cassie in a towel in the hotel room. She tried to get up out of there, and graphic video. You know what I'm saying? He hit her, kicked her, threw her to the floor, threw some stuff at her.
Corny, bro.
Chun Chun. What's your thoughts?
A lot of people were saying that, you know, she should have took the stairs. I felt like she did what she did so she could be on camera to see, like, you know, to the car, because most hotels don't really have cameras and stairwells like that. So I commend her for doing that, for being that strong to say, let me just get the fuck out with no shoes on, just whatever I got and just run. When you see videos of her surfacing now, you see her body language. Like, you see it, like, you know, I think he was on Drink Champs. Yeah. And he was just like pouring mad liquor inside the cup, different liquor, dark, light. And you could see her, like, at first she was laughing or whatever, but then you could see her kind of like telling him stop, no, and then she just kind of like hurtled over and stayed to herself, because it's like she knew the aftermath of what that liquor would do to you, to him, I should say. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that was,
he could be abusive. Like,
that was like
2016.
That Drink Champs episode?
I thought
that was probably like 17, 18. But that happened in 2016. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so, you know, I honestly say that when stuff like this was happening before from different females, nobody never believed them. You know what I'm saying? Because you hear these things. You hear these things, but you never seen Diddy, like, caught up with the law, or you never seen him, you know, cursing these females that are hitting them. You just hear it from the victim. You hear it from that person.
Yeah.
You know, now everything's coming out. Prior to that, I just feel like a lot of people is Cassie kind of made people not scared anymore to come out and say, yo, this is what happened. The group, what is it? Danny King?
Oh, Danny King. Cause he was messing with no skinny Joan.
The white, I don't want to say her name, but
you talking about the girl from the band?
Yeah,
that's a different situation.
Danny
she wasn't
King. She talking about Danny.
Oh, I thought you talking about the Spanish one.
Danny O'Day.
That was in the band.
I think her last name is O'Day.
So you talking about the brown skin joint?
The white girl.
No,
the white girl.
The white girl.
Oh, okay. Copy.
She used to come out and said it like years ago, like when, you know, when she was not in the group anymore. You know, and a lot of people didn't believe her on like how he was and how his behavior and, you know, towards her, and didn't believe. So now when the tape is out, now the crazy shit is now you see the shit, and now it's like, well, maybe she did something for him to cause him to be hitting her. Like, and that right there alone really gets me scared, because it's like, I don't know who the next nigga I'm gonna be with to think like that. You know what I'm saying? It's scary out here to really sit there and read this shit, and this nigga, this grown ass black ass man, is gonna sit there and say, well, and there's all races said the same thing, but that particular one kind of like, it just hurt me. It just egged me up the wrong way, because it's like, you don't know what she done to cause him to do that. And I'm just looking at him like, my nigga, like, if this bitch beating on you, what the fuck you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's females that beat on niggas too. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It's not out in the open like that, but it's out there. But at the same time, it's like, come on.
That's a fact. So
When you break somebody's self-esteem low enough to make them feel like if I say something to you, they did something bad, you're going to try to correct everything that I said that I felt like what you did bad. But in reality, it wasn't. But I scared you. I put that fear in you to say, yo, okay, did I do this good? Did I do that good? If I leave, if this is going to happen. And then I set up and you threatening her saying, I'm taking this from you. I'm taking that from you. You're not, you know what I'm saying? And like at that point, she could have been strong enough to say, yo, you know what? Fuck this shit. I got people that, you know, that can support me. Shit like, but when
you put that extra fear, that extra fear in them to stay, to stick around.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, that timing of her to leave, she couldn't. And we all been down that road where someone, not just abusive, but in a relationship wise, where you could have motherfucking left, but you didn't.
Yeah. And a lot of people are contributing and attributing and championing her husband now for telling her like, no, you should just step up to that and just get that out. You know what I mean? Get that off your chest.
See that she's going through something and she can't
make her feel comfortable.
He married her regardless, but still, I know you see that side of her that's like held within, like, yo, I don't know what you might do, you know what I'm saying? Even though I was comfortable enough to marry you, but I still got this in the back of my mind. And still, the one that did this shit to me is super uber powerful. So he still could touch me.
Her friend Tiffany Red, like, she was there throughout the whole situation and everything. Tiffany Red was one of her friends. Really good friends. She was a producer. She helped her with her first album, so she wrote for it, right? And he said to her, like, he called, like, no, she was on FaceTime, right? It was for her birthday, so we were all about to meet up. So Cassie put the phone down and walked away. So Puff was like, oh, so you the one she's talking to? And he was like, what? He was like, yeah, no. You the reason why she's singing all those songs about me. And she was like, yeah, like what? He's like, oh, cause you talk about me. So within that same night, you know, that's her first time meeting him. Like, she said that, yo, his whole behavior was just like, you ain't going nowhere. So she left to go karaoke with her friends. Puff followed her. And for the whole night, he was just like harassing her, like, you know, you're not going nowhere. So he took her back to the thing. And that same night is when they did a freak off. So they came back to her crib because her friends was there, right? He's yelling at the top of the lungs, emotional singing bitch, emotional, to Tiffany Red. So he was like, yeah, I brought her out here, and she's not giving me no dick. You tell her. At this time, they're like intoxicated, drugged up and everything, and Tiffany was like, you could just see her body, like her body was just like she was there, but she wasn't there.
Yeah, she was shutting down. You know what I'm saying?
So that shit was just crazy. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be even more shit to come out. That was just a small taste of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a lot of shit to come out.
Let me tell you something. The feds is not gonna raid your house because you have a motherfucking freak off in your tapes and shit. There's more to it. Okay,
what's your
you
thoughts,
a freaky
Spliff?
ass nigga. Alright, I'm not going to jail for this shit unless you doing like.
I know Spliff thoughts.
Nah, that shit is just wicked, bro.
It's a nasty situation
because it's like
Bobby Smurda said it really well. He said, "Yo, I'm not condoning violence or anything like that at all, but you a fucking superstar. You're the most stupidest shit to ever put your hands on. You know what I'm saying?" He said, "I'm not condoning nobody, but as a superstar." Or, you know, someone as a celebrity wise, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't. You know, and you have to understand that way back all of this before he got big, he was with Big and everything like that. I don't know if y'all know the history of, he had like a nightclub type shit. And this was with Meech and them at that time. You know, so he was hanging around them. And that type of club thing, finance the Notorious, paying everybody at that time. So it's a lot of back of why he is the way he is, because at this time That's when the freak offs and shit was happening. So it's like you're used to that shit. Like this is your life. This is your livelihood. You're making money with that shit.
I heard they got a video of him punching his moms in the face, bro.
Did
he? Yeah.
Nah, you lying.
Shit is crazy.
So it's just something that you really gotta look at. Like I've been watching a lot of documentaries and interviews of people about talking about Diddy and everything like that. And that one person was his bodyguard that used to be with him.
Gee, deal.
You know, so it's just like
he been talking for years.
Yeah, and that's what the people just don't believe it because it's like
people just don't want to believe shit when you still in the positive light. I heard he might be the first person in history to get his key of the city removed. You know, he got the key to the city.
There's no, even if you come out and say that she was beating on me and shit, at the same time, they still not gonna get that shit to him. I don't know.
That video was really just to mess up his whole vibe for real. Like that's why I was like, spooky.
But his apology really this made me say I don't give a fuck about your whole vibe and shit because without the whole apology, you didn't even mention her name. Who the fuck are you apologizing to? You know what I'm saying?
So the people that got him in control probably. I'm sorry, yo. I mean, I ain't mean.
Yeah, I'm sorry to all my supporters, people who donated. He's sorry to them, but he ain't sorry to her.
You're not even sorry. You just playing that shit. That shit is all an image shit. You gotta think about it. Diddy, then the nigga smiling.
Sometimes you gotta do that.
Bullshit, nigga.
Sometimes do what?
I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
Happened, bro. You just saying that to sound good.
Disgusted.
Man, memes off that. You see the memes?
Yo, that shit. You
memes is crazy, bro.
Why I gotta say that?
I ain't gonna.
Like, why?
Nigga said when I went and bought those 10-piece $1 Burger King nuggets, I was ashamed of myself. I ain't trying to be too serious, man, because we know what's going to come about this,
That's
man.
what I'm saying. Like,
we know what's happening. You fucked up.
I had said this. I said, yo, like, if he doesn't go to jail, it's because people is not taking this shit serious. You go on the internet and boom, you see somebody, interacting with the apology thing, and it's just like, y'all don't take nothing serious.
I don't see how you can't take this serious. If like what you're saying, I think that's a slim chance, like 2%, like that he don't get locked up or something like that. Cause my thought of it is this is just a small taste of what they got, and they just gonna release more, and it's over for them. You know what I'm saying? So if he don't get locked up or nothing, it's that he got major people in his pocket. But I think even regardless of that fact, I think he's still gonna get locked up.
He's still gonna get bagged, just not the shit that niggas
that we thinking, right? Yeah.
I can't remember what it was, but he got into a fight.
Sex trafficking.
And I think he had shot somebody who was in the bathroom. No, beat him bloody in the bathroom. And that shit wasn't even in the newspaper at all.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like
a lot of people now saying that it wasn't Shine that shot that gun in that club.
It wasn't. And he even said it.
They saying it was Puff. So they saying they like, yo, he been had he has a long history of like anger issues, you know what I'm saying? That's why him and J. Cole got into it. Cause he was trying
your light skin ass anyway.
Nah, he was trying to front on Kendrick. Yeah. Him and Kendrick was at the spot, and Puff, it was something about a song or something. I gotta read it again, but it was something about a song or something, and Puff tried to pull up on Kendrick and start talking saucy. He tried to spill a drink on Kendrick, and J. Cole grabbed his hand like, bro, what is you doing? And then they both started throwing blows at each other. You know, both crews came and shit like that. You know what I mean? Shit was crazy, but but that was young. That was when they was young too. That was like
Puff have this, and we understand why he has this complex of, I can't be touched.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, and it's like
That's crazy.
Look at it like this, right? For you to go, and I'm only basing this off of like people and of things that we observe our daily lives, right? to put on an image that nothing's not going on, you gotta put your name out there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put your name out there, and by putting your name out there, you gotta put it positive. Diddy parties, you know. Come on, let's have fun.
Started the all
put on
white
these, you know what I'm
joints.
saying? Have this, and then you have this reputation. You have a reputation because of your music from Biggie.
Toga parties.
Going on, you know what I'm saying? So you have all of these things, and everything is so positive. Oh yeah, you know, we bottles here, have fun, blah blah blah. But behind closed doors, you put on this image that you just this father of the year. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! But behind that, you're not. You're really not.
I mean, he might be good to his kids.
No, I'm not saying like that. I mean,
but I know what you mean. Like,
father year,
I know what you
person of the
mean.
year. You know, the heroic person. What you know, like I said, we don't know behind closed doors.
Like my son from you ever watched American Psycho?
Yes.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like go to work every day, everything is straight, but I'm gonna take one of y'all niggas to the crib to drink some beer, and I'm gonna bust this axe over your. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I seen the I watch a lot of CNN, so about Crockett and so it's Jasmine Crockett and what's her name? I don't want to say nobody's name wrong, but it was a white lady. And what happened was she commented on her eyelashes, right? So here it goes. I don't want to like put anything.
Ooh, that Wi-Fi is hitting. You heard?
Uh-oh.
That shit fast, right? That Wi-Fi.
No.
Yo.
Where is it? Whatever.
Yeah, cause I want to ask you about
Say
this
something.
documentary.
The Diddy documentary?
Nah, Diddy and all that stuff with Diddy. I talk about documentaries. 50 Cent supposedly sold the documentary about Diddy.
Yeah.
You heard? I think he sold it to Netflix or something like that. Diddy.
Yo,
it's called Diddy Do It for real.
Oh, that was by 50?
Yeah.
Oh nah, he got it. I gotta
Okay,
watch that.
yeah.
I seen that on the joint on Netflix though.